RGC, drunk RGC, do shaboom.
Okay, so I will do my best to explain what happened as the video goes on, but our adventure starts at the Richmond Hill GO station at just before 9 o'clock in the morning. I was so tired. This was taken on Sunday, July the 14th, 2024. So why did I show up so early? Because half of the other people had the audacity to show up for 𝐃𝐑𝐔𝐍, a boring, short intermodal train. Nothing special at all. This train's coming out of the Brampton Intermodal Yard. It's going all the way over to Thornton Yard in Vancouver. And I'm not joking when I say this is a short intermodal train. It only had 78 cars. So for the next train, we had to wait just under 2 hours as more and more rail fans showed up. It went by us at just before 11 o'clock, so I preemptively went to the Center Street crossing to set up for it. Everybody else stayed back. I think the reason I was the only one to walk all the way to the Center Street crossing from the platform is because the next train just so happened to be the Pacific-bound Canadian, otherwise classified as Via 1. It's coming fresh out of Union Station here in Toronto. It's going all the way over to Pacific Central Station in the heart of Vancouver, BC. The one thing I've always liked about this crossing, this is one of 2 crossings in Richmond Hill, and one of the few left in the world that still use these vintage SafeTran S20 gate mechanisms. And the counterweights for the gate mechanisms are not what you would typically find on SafeTran gate mechanisms either. These are more common to find on the vintage Western Railroad Supplies gate mechanisms. The one way you can tell this is SafeTran's oldest style gate mechanism, on the back of the mechanism box, it says SafeTran Systems Corp., Louisville, Kentucky. And according to research, these gate mechanisms date back to the early 1970s. Unfortunately, there is one modern day problem with these gate mechanisms, and that is, railroad companies do not have the ability to retrofit a pedestrian gate into these gate mechanisms, meaning they would have to replace them. Anyway, I think we've talked about the Center Street crossing enough. Now let's see the Center Street crossing in action. Here's Via 1.
For back, or 5, okay back, 7 for the joint.
So VN1 was the last train for almost 3 hours. We were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting at the Richmond Hill GO station in the scorching hot sun. So what exactly went wrong? Well, here's the best way I can explain it.
Oh, drunk RGC. 101 waited at Waldron Road in drunk RGC. And Wolfhouse was held in Doncaster, and it's hard to believe that RTC was drunk.
And that was all because of 2 southbound trains. I'm speechless.
Anyway, this late onslaught started when 180 showed up. And I think it's safe to say this is the first time we could not stay for a whole onslaught. We got rained out after 105. So Q180 here comes out of Fairview Yard in Prince Rupert, BC. And it's bound for the Brampton Intermodal Terminal. So the train itself wasn't that special, but the only noteworthy thing about this catch is Nolan over here got jump scared by the crossing. So before the next train showed up, 101 got clearance towards Elgin, and then, not long after this, past Elgin. The next train was CNQ108, coming out of Thornton Yard in Vancouver, and it's going all the way over to Taschereau Yard in Montreal. But it gets better. There was a train meet here, between this and 101. CNQ101, coming out of the Brampton Intermodal Terminal, going over to Roberts Bank, BC. The train meet wasn't close enough to keep the crossing gates down, by the way. They went up for about 30 seconds. Just enough time to clear the traffic.
Get 3195 west. Course 12 and
As you see here, 101 now has a clear to limited. The west track standalone signal defaults to yellow over red.
Always clear to stop signal left side. West track. Still all looking good on left side.
Thought I heard a GEVO for a minute from 101. The east track signal changed.
You guys look good.
We got a yellow and a black and green.
Oh yeah, that was it, trip.
Alright, time for the last train of this video. 𝐃𝐑𝐔𝐍, coming out of Taschereau Yard, Montreal, heading to Thornton Yard, Vancouver. And we all know CN105 either has tasteful power or an interesting load configuration, or both or nothing. This 105 in particular has some container flatbeds, not just well cars. You can start recording now.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we left when we did because a thunderstorm was upon us.
Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Get the out of here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my trip. Give me a really big thumbs up.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Feel free to like and or subscribe. Also, feel free to subscribe to the people who are with me. Links are in description. Until next time, bye.